Hi guys, welcome to my new video. In this video, we'll be analyzing the Canadian dollar to Swiss franc trading pair. So let's get straight into it. So on my screen, you can see the daily chart, a zoomed out daily chart of the CADCHF forex trading pair. And at a first glance, it seems like the price is going in a downtrend, right? So from this point, you can see the price has been gradually for months trading down, and since 2023 it's been in a downward direction. Okay, but here are some things to observe. So if you see this area per se, here the price seems like it is trading in a downward direction, which is valid because here you can see a high, then a slightly lower high, then a low, lower low, then a lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on. So till here the price seems in a very strong momentum to continue to the downward side. But what's happening recently? Since the beginning of 2023, if I mark this area, you can clearly see that the price has turned into a sideways trend. Now, what is a sideways trend? In sideways trend, it means that price is neither going in an upward direction nor in a downward direction. So here you can see from this very movement, also this was a trading pattern. It was a rising wedge, if you recognize it. So let me draw it for you quickly here. A consolidation pattern, and here you would know that price would be breaking down from it, which it did. Okay, so now, right, focusing on this area, if we consider this area, price you can see is sideways, right? There is no lower low, lower high. Price is strictly in a sideways trend. So what's going on, right? What direction, if we want to trade, can we trade on this trading pair? Right, so now zooming in, right? So this is the bigger picture which I just told you. Now if I study the trend very carefully, let me start with drawing a trend line. What's happening? So here you can see that we noticed the price was in a downtrend, but now the price has broken this trend line at this very point, signaling that the price might be interested, right? It's not surety to go in the upward direction. Now let's see what more important areas of interest we have on the chart right here. So here's one area. Here we can see a very strong reversal candle. So if I mark this area right here, this is the area number one. Let me drag it to a bit left. So you can see price is at a very strong support, right? So since it went sideways, it tapped here, right? The orders were bought, jumped up, got down, jumped up, then down, then a resistance. It turned resistance here, and then it broke through. And now what is price doing? It is now retesting this zone. Price tried to go up and then got down. But why did price go down? Let's see, because here is another important area that we need to consider. You can see this is a very strong resistance. See this zone. If I draw it back, you can now see until this point it was a support zone. Then price is basically stuck in this zone for multiple months. So this turns into a support. This is a resistance, a second resistance, tried to break it through, then went up, a very strong resistance. And now price again went towards this zone and then dropped down. So if you're not aware of what the trend is, you would still think, okay, the price is sideways, I cannot trade this chart, it does not look like where the price might go, I'm unsure of it, right? But when you look at the bigger picture, you can also see a trend line break. So what's happening is price is now just breaking the zone. It is testing this very important demand zone, and looks like the price might go up. So what do I see? what's the possible path? Since there is a clear rejection on this level and this zone is tested earlier, now I would be looking forward to a break of this zone. Since this zone is now weak from multiple tests, again goes up, then again a rejection from this area, and then again to the upward direction. So we are looking at the same type of journey that the price did. It should break this channel in a similar manner, then reject, then again test it, and then go up. So this is what we have observed so far. Now let's look at if we have any more factors to support our trade. Now if you are subscribed to my channel, you know that I like to use Fibonacci resistance and support zones, since they are very strong levels and they prove very accurate at times. So here you can also see that we are on a 61.8, right? So golden Fibonacci level, as they call it, we are at the golden Fibonacci level. So price has hit it right on the spot, and you can see a bit of rejection, a very short rejection, but a rejection has started. So this is another factor that we have. There is one more factor that I saw, that if I let me bring a moving average and a simple one, and let's select a 50 moving average, and you can see it right here. Let me change the color for better visibility. This would be best. So there you have it. So you can clearly see that price is also testing the 50 moving average, and from my trading experience, I have seen that whenever price tests this moving average, it has very high potential to move in the opposite direction. Obviously it's not a guarantee, right? So now what I would be looking for now on a shorter time frame, so we've done the bigger time frame analysis, we think the price has potential to go up. Now what could happen if I go to a shorter time frame, 3 hour? So here I can see price is showing little bit of rejection, but we are not sure. So right now we would look for a bullish signal, a preferably a bullish candle. This is not a very great bullish candle, so I would be looking for price to just continue up in some shape or form, right? The strong the better, and go above this level. So when I see that, okay, price is somewhere around this level, there I would feel comfortable of just going in my long order. So my order would be somewhere around this zone, depending upon the price action. So we'll have to see how strong the price is rejecting. That is a very important criteria. Somewhere here could be a stop loss, and then target will be, let's move to the bigger time frame for targets. For target, I'm practically would be eyeing somewhere around this area. Since this is a very strong, very weak area, you can see multiple candles but not strong rejections. So I do not expect the price to turn from here, since it would be in the first break. I expect it to break this level, tap here, and then go up. And the most reasonable resistance that I see is around somewhere around this level. Since you can see that this candle started this downtrend, so orders are piled up here. So with that, you can see we have a 1:14 risk reward. So very mega risk reward. So this is what I'd be looking for on a shorter time frame, preferably the 2 to 3 hour. I would be looking for a bullish candle with momentum, a fallout to the upside, which can confirm my bias. Obviously, if it breaks to the downside, I would not be trading this pair until it shows some momentum. So that's it for this video, guys. If you liked my content, do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.